Hello viewers, today I have a very easy and delicious recipe of lamb roast which is perfect for cooking for special occasions, for guests and family and friends. So let's just start how to make it. So start off with, we will start with 2 large onion. You can grate them, but I guess it will take too long. So the quickest and easiest way to do it is chop this onion into big chunks or medium-sized chunks, put it into the blender, put some olive oil to it and give it a quick blend, and that should be your grated onion. Quickest way of doing it. Add a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. To that add a teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of sumac. Sumac is optional. You can use it, or if you don't wish to, you don't have to. Give it a good mix. To that add a tablespoon of salt. Again, it's to your taste. I have a big leg of lamb, so I need to have this amount of salt. To that tablespoon of salt, add a teaspoon of chili flakes and a teaspoon of chili powder. Yeah, I like my lamb to be a bit spicy. Give it a good mix. Now, with that, we'll be adding some fresh vegetables, tomatoes and coriander, again for flavoring. Gives you that fresh taste and flavor. Blend it thoroughly. That should be a good paste, and mix it to your previously prepared marination. Now, in any kind of marination, there are 3 parts. You have oil, you have spices, you have acid. So far you have seen me adding some oil, you have seen me adding the spices with fresh herbs. Now the acid. Why do we need the acid? Actually, what this acid does, it breaks down the protein structure and allows all these spices to seep through the meat and mix with the meat. The scientific name for this is denaturization. That allows the protein structure to break up and absorb these things which we are adding this marination. It makes the meat more juicier, flavorful. So that's your acid gone. We actually have more or less the marination ready. All we have to do is last few pieces of spices. Here we are going to add, oh, is that chili? No, it's not chili. It's paprika. Gives a bit of warmth in your flavor, and that's the reason I'm actually adding the paprika. Mix it up thoroughly. With this paprika, we'll be now adding 3 tablespoons of yogurt. Again, that's part of the marination process, and mix it thoroughly. Last but not least, again, it's optional, but I like that warm taste of, or the flavor of cumin, so I'm adding a teaspoon of cumin powder. That's your marination ready. Now we will process the meat. Meat has been defrosted and cleaned, so all we'll do is make some deep cuts and pour this marination all over the meat and rub it thoroughly. Turn the meat round, put the rest of the marinations. Now wrap it up in cling film, put it into your refrigerator overnight, so that it has time for settling. In the morning, preferably next morning, you take it out from your refrigerator, cover it in tin foil. In the meantime, get your oven going, raise the temperature up to 250-240 degrees Celsius. Put this meat over there in the oven for hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, and at the end of it you should have a very delicious, flavorful, juicy lamb roast ready for consumption. And I'm sure if you do that, your guest will be very pleased.